Students, in the last period we have discussed on the third case of the partial fractions. That means when the denominator contains a non-reducible quadratic equation. Now non-reducible quadratic equation means the equation which is not factorized into the linear form. In total we have considered the three cases. So the first one was when the denominator contains the repeated non-repeated linear factors. Second one is the denominator contains the linear factor but they are repeated, and third one is the denominator contains the quadratic equation which is non-reducible. So we will solve the problem on that third type. The first problem on the third type is find the partial fractions of x square plus 23x divided by x plus 3 into x square plus 1. Now see here, x plus 3 into x square plus 1. X plus 3 is the linear factor and x square plus 1 is a quadratic factor which is not factorized into a linear form. X square plus, I repeat again, x square plus 1 is a quadratic equation which is not factorized into the linear form. So we have to consider the third case. We have to solve this problem according to the third case, and the third case is this is equals to a upon x plus 3 plus bx plus c divided by x square plus 1. A upon x plus 3 plus bx plus c upon x square plus 1. Let us say this is equation number 1. For the linear factor there is a constant a. For the quadratic equation there is a linear factor bx plus c in the numerator. Now cross multiplied, we get x square plus 23x is equals to, now we will cross multiply directly. A upon x plus 3 into this much, x plus 3 gets cancelled, so this will be a into x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x square plus 1 gets cancelled, this x plus 3 goes there, so that will be into x plus 3. If you have to do, you may do the cross multiplication as we have done previously, or you may do it directly. I repeat again, a upon x plus 3 into this much, x plus 3 gets cancelled, remaining is x square plus 1, so a into x square plus 1 plus bx plus c upon x square plus 1 into this much, x square plus 1 gets cancelled into x plus 3. This is equation number 2. Now substitution. Substitute. First substitution is denominator of a equals to 0. So substitute x plus 3 equals to 0. That means x equals to minus 3. Where? In equation 2. In equation 2. Let us see what we get after the substitution. X equals to minus 3. So this will be minus 3 the square plus 23 into x, that means minus 3, equals to a into minus 3 the square plus 1 plus b into minus 3 plus c into x plus 3. The value of x plus 3 is 0, so into 0. That means minus 3 square is 9. 23 into minus 3, that is minus 69. 9 minus 69 is equals to a into minus 3 square is 9 plus 1. This whole term is equals to 0. 9 minus 69, that is minus 60, is equals to a into 9 plus 1, that is 10, and therefore the value of a equals to minus 60 upon 10, and that is equals to minus 6. So we have got the value of a equals to minus 6. I put down that value of a here in the corner, or this is the question, I write down the values of a here. A equals to, we have got minus 6. Then the second value, that means b. Substitute as I told in the previous period, the second substitution for the third type, that is any value other than the previous value. Previous value क्या substitute किया था हम लोगों ने, x equals to -3. So x equals to -3, instead of x equals to -3, you have to substitute any value of x. So substitute, let us say x equals to 0. Substitute x equals to 0 in equation 2. Substituting x equals to 0 in equation 2, this will be 0 plus 23 into 0 equals to a into 0 square plus 1 plus in bracket b into 0 plus c into in bracket 0 plus 3. So yeah, substituting x equals to 0. 0 क्यों किया हम लोगों ने, क्योंकि bx plus c upon x square plus 1 है. So we can't substitute x square plus 1 equals to 0 for a quadratic equation, since it is a quadratic equation. And therefore, substituting x equals to 0, here this will be 0, this will be 0, a into 0 square plus 1 plus b into 0 plus c into 0 plus 3. 0 plus 23 into 0, this completely will be 0, so it will be 0 is equals to a into 0 square is 0 plus 1, that means 1, plus b into 0, this will be 0, so remaining c, 0 plus 3, that means 3c, so plus r, we are at c into 3, so 0 equals to a plus 3c, but we have got the value of a is equals to -6, but a is equals to -6, so substituting the value of a equals to -6 there, you get 0 equals to -6 plus 3c, 0 equals to -6 plus 3c. Now 0 equals to -6 plus 3c, that means 3c is equals to 6, or we can write c equals to 6 by 3 and that is equals to 2. ये 6 inside में चला गया, so that will be 3c equals to 6 and hence c equals to 6 by 3 which is equals to 2. So the value of c we have got, that is equals to 2. So out of a, b and c, we have got the value of a as well as the value of b. Now the third substitution, substitute x equals to, now here the first substitution we have substituted x equals to -3, the second we have substituted x equals to 0. Now the third, you have to substitute the value of x except -3 and 0, other than -3 and 0. So let us say the value of x is equals to, the value of x is equals to 1. You may substitute -1, you may substitute 2 and so on, but the least value is 1. Substitute x equals to 1 in equation 2. Substituting x equals to 1 here again, the value of x square, that means 1 square plus 23 into 1 is equals to a into 1 square plus 1 plus bx plus c, b into 1 plus c into 1 plus 3. So here, substituting x equals to 1, 1 square plus 23 into 1 equals to a into 1 square plus 1 plus b into 1 plus c into 1 plus 3. Let us simplify it. We get 1 square is 1 plus 23 into 1, that is 23, equals to a into 1 square is 1, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 that means 2, plus b into 1 that means b plus c into 1 plus 3 that is equals to 4. So 1 plus 23 that means 24 equals to a into 2 that means 2a plus 4b plus 4c. Now substituting a equals to -6 and c is equals to 2. A equals to -6, and c is equals to 2. Substituting these two values in this equation, what we get? 24 is equals to 2 into minus 6 plus 4 into b plus 4 into c, that means 2. We have got the value of a and c. So we have substituted the value of a and c in this equation. By those substitution, we get 24 equals to minus 6 into 2, that means minus 12, plus 4b plus 8, or we can write 24 equals to minus 12 plus 8, minus 12 plus 8, and that is equals to minus 4 plus 4b. Shifting minus 4 on the other side, we'll get here. This minus 4 comes here. So 24 plus 4 is equals to 4b. 24 plus 4, that means 28, equals to 4b. That means b equals to 28 upon 4, and that is equals to 7. So the value of b is equals to 7. The value of b is equals to 7. Now substituting the value of a, b and c in equation 1, we will get the required partial fractions. Substituting a equals to minus 6, b equals to 7 and c equals to 2 in equation 1. We get x square plus 23x divided by x plus 3 into x square plus 1 is equals to minus 6 upon x plus 3 plus bx, the value of b is 7, 7x plus c, 2 divided by x square plus 1. Substituting the value of a, b and c in equation 1, we got minus 6, a is minus 6, b is 7, 7x and c is 2. So this equation, and these are the partial fractions of that given problem. So we have finished the first problem on the third case. Let us consider the second one. X square, find the partial fractions of x square plus 1 divided by x cube plus 1. Partial fractions of x square plus 1 divided by x cube plus 1. Now see here, x square plus 1, this is the quadratic equation, numerator. Denominator, this is the cubic equation. X cube plus 1 is the cubic equation. Our conditions are, there should be either linear factor. First condition, there should be either linear factor. Second condition, there should be linear factor and repeated. Third one is, there must be a quadratic equation. Here is the cubic equation. So first we have to write down this cubic equation in the quadratic form. You have to factorize it. If you remember the factors of a cube plus b cube, factors of a cube plus b cube. The factors of a cube plus b cube are a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. A cube plus b cube equals to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Similarly, this x cube plus 1, it can be written as x cube plus 1 cube. That means this is in the form of a cube plus b cube. So the factors are x plus 1, a is x, b is 1, x plus 1 into x square minus x into 1 plus 1 square. Or we can write this as x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. So the factorization of x cube plus 1, x cube plus 1 can be written as x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. X plus 1 is the linear, this is the quadratic. X square minus x plus 1, this is the quadratic equation whose linear factors are not possible. You can check it whether it is possible. X square minus x plus 1 के linear factors मिलते हैं या नहीं मिलते हैं, you check it. How will check it? Our condition is if b square minus 4ac is greater than equals to 0, then the factors are possible. B square minus 4ac means for the quadratic equation, for ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, if b square minus 4ac is greater than equals to 0, then the factors are real. Then factors are real. They may be equal, they may be unequal. Now you check here. If you write here x square minus x plus 1, the value of a is equals to 1, a is equals to 1, b equals to minus 1 and c equals to 1. Compare it. A square means a equals to 1, b equals to minus 1 and c equals to 1. Now here the value of b square minus 4ac is equals to, b square is minus 1 square, that means 1, minus 4 into 1 into 1, that is equals to minus 3. Minus 3 is less than 0. That means the factors are not possible. So I repeat again, for a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c, the factors are real, they may be equal and unequal if this condition satisfies. Which condition? B square minus 4ac is greater than or equals to 0. So if we check this one, x square minus x plus 1, the value of a equals to 1, b equals to minus 1 and c equals to 1. That means b square minus 4ac is equals to minus 3, which is less than 0. That means the factorization is not possible. So this is the linear factor, this is the quadratic factor. So it can be written as x square plus 1 divided by x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. This is linear, this is non-reducible quadratic. So its partial fractions are a upon x plus 1. For the linear factor is a plus, this is the non-reducible quadratic equation. So it is bx plus c divided by x square minus x plus 1. Let us say this is equation number 1. Now क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन, इक्वेशन 1 तो आपको मिल गया. Then by cross multiplication we get x square plus 1 is equals to x plus 1 gets cancelled, so we will get a into ये और ये cancel हुआ, the remaining is x square minus x plus 1 plus bx plus c into x square and this gets cancelled, the remaining this x plus 1 goes here, so it is x plus 1. This is equation number 2. There are three constants a, b and c, so we have to substitute three values of x. Let us start with the first value. Substitute x plus 1 is equals to 0. Substitute the denominator of a, that means x plus 1 equals to 0. That means x is equals to minus 1 in equation 2. See here, what we'll get? X plus 1 equals to 0. So x equals to minus 1. That means this will be minus 1 the square plus 1 is equals to a into, in bracket, minus 1 square minus of minus 1 plus 1 plus bx plus c into x plus 1 is 0, so that is 0. X plus 1 0 है, so I am not substitute the value of x here, or you may write here b into minus 1, b into minus 1 plus c into 0. This complete value is equals to 0. Minus 1 square is 1, so 1 plus 1 is equals to a into minus 1 square is 1, minus of minus plus 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 equals to a into 3, and therefore the value of a is equals to, this 3 goes here, that is 2 by 3. So the first value you have got by the substitution of denominator of a is equals to 0. Then the second substitution. Now first one is x equals to minus 1. So we can substitute the second as x equals to 0. Substitute x equals to 0 in equation 2. Let us substitute x equals to 0. We get 0 square plus 1. 0 square means 0. Actually you may write directly 0 also. Is equals to a into 0 square, that means 0, minus 0 plus 1. X is 0, so this is 0 minus 0 plus 1, plus in bracket, you always put the bracket here, b into x is 0 plus c into 0 plus 1. So 0 square is 0, 0 plus 1, that means 1, is equals to, this is 0, so 1 into a, that means a. b into 0, that means this is 0, so remaining c into 1, that is plus c. But we have got the value of a. A का value अपने पास है, that is 2 by 3. So, but a is equals to 2 by 3. That means we get 1 is equals to 2 by 3 plus c. Or we can write c is equals to, this goes here, 1 minus 2 by 3. By cross multiplication, this is equals to 3 into 1, that is 3, minus 2 divided by 3. By cross multiplication, 3 into 1, 3, minus 2 divided by 3, and that is equals to 1 by 3. So we have got the two values. The first one is a is equals to 2 by 3, a equals to 2 by 3, and the value of c is equals to 1 by 3. दो वैल्यूज मिल गए आपका, a का 2 by 3 and c is equals to 1 by 3. Now we have to find out the third value. थर्ड वैल्यू के लिए आपके दो सब्स्टिट्यूशंस है, x equals to minus 1 and the second one is x equals to 0. The third substitution we have to substitute x equals to any other value than minus 1 and 0. Except minus 1 and 0, you may substitute third value as any other value. So the best value is minus 1 हो गया, minus 1 is done, 0 is done, then the next one is 1. Substitute x equals to 1, substitute x equals to 1 in equation 2. Substituting x equals to 1 in equation 2, see here, what we will get. If you substitute x equals to 1 in equation 2, this will be 1 square plus 1 equals to a into 1 square minus 1 plus 1. 1 square plus 1 equals to a into 1 square minus 1 plus 1 plus in bracket b into 1 plus c, b into 1 plus c into x plus 1, that means 1 plus 1. 1 square is 1, 1 plus 1, that is 2, is equals to a into this minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled, that means 1 only, plus b into 1, that is b, plus c into 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 square is 1 plus 1, that is 2, equals to a into minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled, that means 1, b into 1, that is b, plus c into 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, that is 2. So we get 2 equals to a plus 2b plus 2c. Again we are having, but a is equals to 2 by 3 and c equals to 1 by 3. Substituting these two values here, we get 2 is equals to a is 2 by 3 plus 2b plus 2c, that means 2 into 1 by 3. 2 equals to 2 by 3 plus 2b plus 2 into 1 by 3, that means 2 by 3. 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3. We get 2 is equals to 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3, that is equals to 4 by 3 plus 2b. So this 4 by 3 comes here, we'll get 2b equals to 2 minus 4 by 3. 2b is equals to 2 minus 4 by 3. Cross multiplication, 3 into 2 6. By cross multiplication, 3 into 2 6 minus 4 divided by 3. 6 minus 4, that is 2 by 3. So the value of b is equals to 2 by 3. So we have got all the values of a, b and c. A is 2 by 3, c is 1 by 3 and b is 2 by 3 by the three substitutions. First one was x equals to minus 1, second one was x equals to 0, and third one is x equals to 1. Now substituting these values in equation 1, substituting a equals to 2 by 3, b equals to 2 by 3, and c equals to 1 by 3 in equation 1. We get x square plus 1 divided by x cube plus 1 is equals to a means 2 by 3 divided by x plus 1 plus b is 2 by 3x 2 by 3x plus c is 1 by 3 whole divided by x square minus x plus 1. These are the partial fractions, or you may simplify this one as 2 upon 3 into x plus 1 plus, from these two terms we can take 1 by 3 common. So that 1 by 3 into, in bracket, 2x plus 1 divided by x square minus x plus 1. यहाँ से 1 by 3, taking 1 by 3 common, this is 1 by 3 into 2x plus 1 is remaining, 2x plus 1 divided by x square minus x plus 1, that is x square minus x plus 1. So in this way, you can find out the partial fractions of the non-reducible quadratic equation also. So we all learn how to find out the partial fractions of linear factors when the factors are non-repeated. Second one is the linear factors when the factors are repeated. The third one is the quadratic equation which is not reducible. Now the fourth case, the condition 4, I write here the fourth case, that is improper partial fractions of improper fraction and by substitutions. Partial fractions of improper fractions and by substitution. Generally on this one, in the exam there is no question, but we will require this in your second sem. In second sem there may be one question carrying 4 marks on partial fractions by the substitution method. We will solve one problem each on improper and by the substitution. Let us say the first one is find the partial fractions of x cube plus x divided by x square minus 9 divided by x square minus 9. Now see here, x cube plus x upon x square minus 9. The degree of numerator is 3. The degree of denominator is 2. That means this is the improper fraction. I repeat again. Since the degree of numerator is 3 and degree of denominator is 2. This is the improper fraction. So first you have to convert that improper into proper fraction by the method of division. So let us divide it. X cube plus x is divided by x square minus 9. So here it is x into x square, that is x cube, minus x into 9, that is minus 9x. This is minus, this is plus. Subtracting x cube minus x cube gets cancelled. X plus 9x, that means 10x. X cube plus x upon x square minus 9. Why we are divided? Because the given problem is in the improper fraction form. So first we have to convert it into the proper form. So by the division, we have x cube plus x divided by x square minus 9. X से multiply किया, you will multiply x square minus 9 by x, that becomes x cube. X into 9, that is minus 9x. Minus किया, subtract किया, this gets cancelled. Minus become plus. X plus 9x, that is equals to 10x. That means x cube plus x divided by x square minus 9, it can be written as x, that is quotient, plus remainder is 10x divided by divisor, that means x square minus 9. So the value of x cube plus x upon x square minus 9 is x plus 10x upon x square minus 9. Let us say this is equation number P. This is equation P. Now we have to find out the partial fraction x. It is in the simple form. We have to find out the partial fractions of 10x upon x square minus 9. So consider the second factor, that is 10x upon x square minus 9. Consider 10x upon x square minus 9. Now x square minus 9, this is the quadratic equation. But we can find out the factors of that x square minus 9. See here, x square minus 9, it can be written as x square minus 3 square. X square minus 3 square, that means this is in the form of a square minus b square. And the factors of a square minus b square are a minus b, that means x minus 3, into a plus b, that is x plus 3. We have applied here a square minus b square equals to a minus b into a plus b. That means this quadratic equation is reduced into the linear form. So it is 10x upon x minus 3 into x plus 3. Now the problem belongs to the first case. That means the factors are linear and non-repeated. So this is equals to a upon x minus 3 plus b upon x plus 3. Let us see this equation number 1. See here, we have started from x cube plus x upon x square minus 9. But since x cube plus x upon x square minus 9 is the improper fraction, therefore we are converted into the proper fraction by the method of division. After the division, we have got x plus 10x upon x square minus 9. Now x square minus 9 is the quadratic equation, but reducible quadratic equation. So we have got the factors of x square minus 9 as x minus 3 into x plus 3. That means that 10x upon x square minus 9 we have got as 10x upon x minus 3 into x plus 3. Now the problem belongs to the first case, that means the two linear factors, non-repeated linear factors. So we have to consider the two constants a and b, that is a upon x minus 3 plus b upon x plus 3. Now by cross multiplication, we get 10x is equals to 10x equals to a into x minus 3 gets cancelled. So we get a into x plus 3, a into x plus 3 plus b into x plus 3 gets cancelled. That x minus 3 goes here, so that is b into x minus 3. Let us see this equation number 2. Now the straightforward substitutions. Those substitutions said there are two substitutions and which are the denominator of A and denominator of B. First substitution is substitute denominator of A, that means x minus 3 equals to 0, that is x equals to 3 in equation 2. X minus 3 equals to 0, that means x equals to 3 in equation 2. So we get 10 into 3. 10 into x, that means 10 into 3 is equals to A into x plus 3. So 3 plus 3 plus B into x minus 3, the value of x minus 3 is 0, so into 0. 10 into 3 means 30 equals to A into 3 plus 3, that is 6. Therefore A is equals to, that 6 goes here, A is equals to 30 upon 6 and 30 upon 6 is equals to 5. So the value of A equals to 5. Then second substitution, substitute denominator of B. The denominator of B is x plus 3. X plus 3 is equals to 0, that is x equals to minus 3. Where you are to substitute? In equation 2. Substituting x plus 3 equals to 0, that means x equals to minus 3 in equation 2. We get 10 into minus 3. 10 into minus 3 is equals to A into x plus 3. So the value of x plus 3 is 0, so that will become A into 0 plus B into x minus 3. The value of x is minus 3, so that is minus 3 minus 3. 10 into minus 3 means minus 30. A into 0 is 0 is equals to B into minus 3 minus 3, that means minus 6. So minus 6 goes here. We get B equals to minus 30 upon minus 6 and that is equals to again 5. So we have got the value of A equals to 5 and B equals to also 5. Substituting the value of A and B in equation 1. Substituting A and B in equation 1. Substituting A equals to 5 and B equals to 5 in equation 1. We get 10x divided by x square minus 9, or you may write 10x upon x minus 3 into x plus 3 also, is equals to A means 5 upon x minus 3 plus B means again 5 upon x plus 3. These are the partial fractions of what? 10x upon x square minus 9. Now substituting this value in equation P. Substituting in equation P. Our equation P was, I think it is x cube plus x divided by x square minus 9 is equals to, first one was x plus 5 upon x minus 3 plus 5 upon x plus 3. These are the partial fractions of x cube plus x upon x square minus 9, which is initially is in the improper form. So what do you have learned from this one? You have learned that if the given fraction is in the improper, first convert it to the proper. After that, check whether the remaining fraction is belongs to the first case, the second case, or third case. That means whether the factors are linear, and non-repeated, whether the factors are quadratic. According to that, you have to find out the partial fractions of the remaining factor, either by the first condition, or by the second condition, or by the third condition. Now let us solve one more problem on that partial fraction, and that will be the last problem on the partial fractions. You have to solve it by this substitution method. The last problem on the partial fractions you have to solve. Find the partial fractions of e raised to x plus e raised to 2x, e raised to x divided by e raised to 2x plus 4 into e raised to x plus 3. E raised to x plus e raised to divided by e raised to 2x plus 4 e raised to x plus 3. Now here to find out the partial fractions, to find partial fractions, let e raised to x is equals to y. Let e raised to x equals to y. Therefore, e raised to 2x is equals to e raised to 2x. By the laws of indices, e raised to 2x can be written as e raised to x the square, and that is equals to y square. So our problem becomes e raised to x divided by e raised to 2x plus 4 e raised to x plus 3 is equals to y divided by e raised to 2x we have got, that is y square, plus 4y plus 3. Now in your mind there may be one question will be arise. Why we have not written this directly in the form of a upon b, a, b and so on. The reason is that e raised to x upon e raised to 2x plus 4 e raised to x plus 3, this is not in the algebraic form. Our equation should be in the algebraic form. That means it may be in the x plus 3, it may be in the y form, it may be in the z form, but it should be always in the algebraic form. This is in the exponential form. Sometime in exam they may ask, instead of e raised to x they may ask sin x upon sin square x plus 4 sin x plus 3, cos x upon cos square x plus 4 cos x plus 3. In those conditions you have to consider here sin x equals to y. If there is cos x, you have to consider cos x equals to y. Since here it is e raised to x, we have considered e raised to x equals to y. So y upon y square plus 4y plus 3. Now y square plus 4y plus 3, this is the quadratic equation. Can we find out the factors? See, let us check that. B square minus 4ac, where a equals to 1, b equals to 4 and c equals to 3. Ax square plus bx plus c. A equals to 1, b equals to 4 and c equals to 3. So b square minus 4ac, that is equals to 4 square minus 4 into 1 into 3. That means 16 minus 12, which is greater than 0. So we can find out the factors. Let us see what are the factors. The constant term is 3. We have to find out the two factors of 3 in such a way that the product is 3 and the sum is equals to 4. The simplest one is 1 and 3. See here, 1 into 3 is 3 and 1 plus 3 is 4. So this can be written as y divided by y plus 1 into y plus 3. Y plus 1 into y plus 3. Now we have to find the partial fractions of y upon y plus 1 into y plus 3. So I write here y divided by y plus 1 into y plus 3 is equals to. Now the problem belongs to the first condition. There are two linear factors which are non-repeated. So that is a upon y plus 1 plus b upon y plus 3. Let us see this equation number 1. See here. Initially we have started with e raised to x upon e raised to 2x plus 4 e raised to x plus 3. Since this is not in the algebraic form, we have considered e raised to x equals to y to get the algebraic form. So from that substitution in e raised to x equals to y, we have brought this equation in the form of algebraic form, that means y upon y square plus 4y plus 3. But again, y square plus 4y plus 3 is a quadratic equation whose factors are y plus 1 into y plus 3. That means it belongs to the first case. Now cross multiplication. We get y is equals to a into y plus 1 gets cancelled, this and this gets cancelled. If you cross multiply, your a cancel ho gaya, it will be y plus 3 plus b into y plus 3 gets cancelled, this goes there, so that is y plus 1 Let us see this equation number 2. Now we have to find out the value of a and b by the substitution method. So our substitutions are the first substitution. What is our first substitution? The denominator of a. What is the denominator of a? That is y plus 1. Substitute y plus 1 equals to 0. That means y equals to minus 1 in equation 2. In equation 2. See, what will you get? Y equals to minus 1. So this will be minus 1 is equals to a into the value of y is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 3 plus b into y plus 1, that means b into 0. So this is 0. Minus 1 equals to a into minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. And therefore a equals to this 2 goes there, minus 1 upon 2. Second substitution. Substitute denominator of b, that is y plus 3. Y plus 3 equals to 0. That means y equals to minus 3 in equation 2. The value of y equals to minus 3. That means minus 3 is equals to a into y plus 3 is 0. So a into 0 plus b into y plus 1 minus 3 plus 1. Minus 3 equals to this is 0. b into minus 3 plus 1, that means minus 2. So this comes here, b equals to minus 3 upon minus 2, and that is equals to 3 by 2. So we have got a is equals to minus 1 by 2 and b is equals to 3 by 2. Substituting the value of a and b in equation 1. Substituting a is equals to minus 1 by 2 and b equals to 3 by 2 in equation 1. We'll get y upon y plus 1 into y plus 3 is equals to minus 1 by 2 upon y plus 1 plus 3 by 2 upon y plus 3. So it is now resubstituting the value of y, but y is equals to e raised to x. So resubstituting the value of y equals to e raised to x, we'll get e raised to x divided by e raised to x plus 1 into e raised to x plus 3 is equals to minus 1 by 2 upon e raised to x plus 1 plus 3 by 2 divided by e raised to x plus 3. These are the partial fractions of that given problem. So that's all about the whole topic, partial fractions. Thank you.